Hey everybody, welcome back. Jordan here. Today we're going to be taking a look at reviewing and also placing my newest mock creation, which is a graveyard or cemetery. And I'm pretty pleased with the outcome of this. There's lots of great detail, minifigs, hidden little Easter eggs, and much more. Now I actually built this mock here, or remock, using 3 different official Lego sets. So I used 2 of the Graveyard Mystery sets from the Hidden Side series and also 1 of the Rise of Voldemort sets from Harry Potter. So you'll see some of those set components mashed together in this mock here. And now this is actually a base plate and a half. So it sits on one 32 by 32 base plate and one 16 by 32 base plate. And it'll fit perfectly into the Lego City, sort of modular style. It is an enclosed unit, so you'll see the black fence elements here. Also, between those black gate elements, you'll see some of these textured bricks with some plant elements, some limbs, and the textured bricks alternate, and they're topped with cheese wedges to give a spike sort of feel on the top there. The 2 gates on either side are sealed shut using 1x4 black tiles, and the one in the center has some gold handles on it. I would like to get some chain just to have that chain closed, but this will open up here. The graveyard set from the Hidden Side series came with 2 of these gates. Luckily I had another, and with the combination of these brick elements and the gates, we're able to go the full length of 48 studs. Let's have a close look at the exterior or fencing, and then we'll have a look at some of the interior details, and I'll show you some of the cool Easter eggs within. So you'll see that the fence comes down here with some slope elements, and it blends in seamlessly with some black fence elements that once again came in that Hidden Side set there, and I had some in my inventory. And then we alternate between some broken down fences here, and you can see they're at different heights, and I did that using some plates on the bottom, whereas these ones are consistent with the front there and have the cheese wedges on the top there. And we work around to the back here, and we transition into a stone wall all the way along the back here. I built that using some masonry bricks in both dark stone gray and light stone gray. And you'll see that the top of it is textured using some modified tiles and also some cheese wedges. And then we have that same fence element just right here on the other side, and then we transition back to the front. So this gate can swing open and bring us into the graveyard, and you can see I've done a pretty good job of texturing the ground using some of the dark tan and also the reddish brown elements all throughout this graveyard. And we have some above graves right here are tombs that will open up, and you have a skeleton in there. This one will open up as well, and these are right from that Hidden Side set. There's nothing in there. There's no capacity of that one to hold anything, but I like how these ones can open up and you see the skeleton inside. Then we have the headstone there and also a statue monument just in behind the smaller grave. And that's actually replicated on either side of this here, because I used 2 of those Hidden Side sets. You'll see some minifigures scattered throughout, and these are actually from the Harry Potter lineup. So we have a Death Eater, Harry Potter, Voldemort, and also Wormtail. And then we have a Dementor flying behind Wormtail there. And I elevated the Dementor using some 1x1 cylinder pieces that I found on the pick-a-brick wall. And this is essentially unchanged, this Rise of Voldemort set. So you'll see the statue for Tom Riddle just in behind the cauldron right here, and that actually has little baby Voldemort in there. And this set actually offers a really cool play feature. That's why I kept it original. The only modification I had to do to put it onto a base plate was actually layer the bottom with plates, just to lift it off the ground 1 more plate. The play feature did not work without me doing that, and I did that with reddish brown just so it matched the overall design of our graveyard. So we can flip this open here and we can put Voldemort down there, And then if you just push on this here, he'll pop up just like that there, and it's the Rise of Voldemort. And you can see there's some more headstones throughout this set here. It's a really nice looking set. It actually is retired. And then I added some more on either side of the path here of my own design. And I also added a snake right there for Nagini. Now the Hidden Side Graveyard set did come with like a shelter. And what I did is I took both of those shelters and I essentially combined them into one. And I also used a bunch of my pieces from my inventory, and those mostly were the masonry bricks, but I kept the design element the same over top of the door here. And I also used this minifig, and there's a barrel right here with a pickaxe, and he's holding a shovel. We can move him and this door can swing open. This is a sealed unit. It's not removable. I don't really see a point of adding interior details in there. There's not much going on, but it looks really good from this point of view here. And you can see I've actually added a dead looking tree or a dying tree to the top of that. And this is essentially my own design, because in the original set, it actually had a smaller version of this tree sitting on top of the shelter, and it had the same thing with the roots running down the side. So I took some design elements like the windows and everything, but I made my own building and I put a dead style tree, and I used some of these limb elements actually from the tree house to give that look there. It looks really good. I'm pretty stoked on it. Also, you can see a dead skeleton right here, and actually hidden behind that limb that's hanging off the side of the building. Just use some snot bricks to position those like that. You'll see another one of those gold windows, which is actually framed with some slope elements on either side in dark stone gray. So it looks fantastic. I'm really pleased with it. Also, you'll see the Triwizard Cup just in behind Wormtail there, or Peter Pettigrew. And then we have the tree right here. Now this tree was originally about half the size, and it had some moving arms. I took away the moving arm feature, but I sort of kept the elements there. And what I did is I actually attached more pieces to it. So there's a lot more leaves and limb elements attached to it. It's actually twice as tall, and I integrated some of my own arch elements coming out just to give it more texture. And then I took some of these leaves and added more Technic elements to the arms that used to be movable in the set. Also, you'll see some sticker elements that help blend in the Rise of Voldemort set right there, because the Rise of Voldemort set is actually lifted up off the ground. That's how we're able to achieve that play mechanism there. So I blended in using different plates and also some of the sticker elements, those arch elements from the Hidden Side set. And we'll also see a few more Easter eggs right here. So I've added a little chest here beside that little tree. And there's a skull right there on the trunk of that tree. There's also a bat in the tree and another bat over there by that tree. And then we'll see a spider web right here. That looks like that spider has almost caught that frog there and is going after it. And there's another skeleton right in below that spider web. I really like it. I was pondering the idea of adding more greenery and stuff like that, but I found it actually took away from it. If I were to put like bushes and stuff everywhere, it really took away from it. I like the dark colors and the sort of like dark tan, dark reddish brown, and just sort of the dark feel of the graveyard with the black gate and the stone back wall and the black fencing on either side. It really matches the theme of what this graveyard is supposed to look like, because it's an abandoned graveyard and it's not actually like something that you're going to, bury a body in right now. And it's not going to be active. It's more of just like a deserted style haunted graveyard. And what I really want to do is actually place this in a Lego city next to the haunted house. That's the Monster Fighters haunted house, the older one, and I think it'll really match the vibe. So what I'm gonna do now is place it in the Lego city and just sort of play around with it. I think I have a pretty good idea of where we're gonna put it, and I'll show you that right now. So this is what I originally intended, but I have some problems with it, I guess. Right now it's right snug up next to the police station. Obviously I could very easily move the police station, and I probably will do so. So I was thinking graveyard here, and then the monster fighter's house right here, just on the edge of the residential. So it's away from the park, it's away from the downtown core, it's away from the skyscrapers and the beach and all that. So I think it has to go somewhere in this quadrant over here. I don't think it can go downtown. I think it'll look sort of weird. If I put it here, it's way too close to these houses. That's just odd. I could put it right here. That would be a good fit too, and then we could put the haunted house there, and that would leave this space open over here. I don't know. It's just a game of moving things around. Maybe I could bring the police station over here. Because you gotta remember, if I put the haunted house there, then we gotta find a new home for the police station. But what did I move that used to be there? That's the gas station. So now the big question is where do I put the gas station too? We have all of these base plates open right here, but I don't think over here is the right fit for the gas station. I think the gas station needs to go to the downtown or to the industrial area. In fact, the gas station would be optimal right here where this overhead crane is. It's supposed to be in the train yard, but I think the gas station would be optimal right there because then vehicles can drive in through and around the gas station no problem. So that's actually, thinking about it right now, that's probably the best spot for it. But maybe it should go gas station, graveyard, haunted house, and then it's away from the residential areas. But then I wanted to make a farm or a ranch. Where would that go? Would that go over here next to the police station? So it's a lot of different finesse that we have to, or that I have to think about. And I'd appreciate your guys' comments in the comment section below with your opinion. Just wanted to show you my graveyard and then discuss placing it here in the Lego City. Remember to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for some more great stuff coming out here in the near future. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.